Hello, welcome this fine evening. How are you all doing? I'm doing great. By the way, if you're wondering, I'm doing very fine. I had a great week. Nothing very special, so that's always good, right? Let's see, everything is working, everything is set up. Please let me know if everything is okay, and if it isn't okay, please let me know as well. Your usual setup, but I had an error. I think everything is working as expected. And make this section a little bit lower. Let's see. There we go. So yeah, what have I been up to? Nothing much actually. Been updating my website, and that was a very fun experiment to do. I had it first made in Greenshift, and then I decided that I want to look into Bricks Builder, and I recreated some parts of the website in Bricks Builder, and it was a quite nice experience, and it is live right now. So this is the website. If you visit it, it has some things in there. The menu is a little bit different as well, because I think this more represents of what I do. I have tutorials, I have things that are already made, and my goal really is making the web fun, one video at a time. Hopefully one website at a time or one section at a time in the future, but for now it's just what it is. So updated that. Here's a video of me for the last video that I put live. I still want to do some changes for this, but it's what it is. And here's the article overview. And oh no, this page is not done. Bear with me, it will be done soon. So that's what I've been doing. Adding a little bit of animation as well, very subtle. It is the God rays. I will be creating a video tomorrow about that. Because now I've finished how to set it up and how to fine-tune things to make it more subtle, as we have right here, or have it more extreme. So if you like to see that, you can see that tomorrow. What else can I share? Ben from Layer WP on X has said that he really likes the way I create videos, because he says I'm very approachable, but I really try to be, and down to earth as well. Well, as we are Dutch, at least I am Dutch, so down to earth is very common, and a soothing voice. Thank you, Layer WP. Thank you, Ben, I should say. And it comes across really well. So this is a very nice thing that I got as a compliment. I need to screenshot this, because else it will get lost. Maybe I should create a swipe file of all the compliments I get when I get them. I also get some critics, and yeah, it learns. It teaches me a lot. What else is there? There's a new WordPress 6.7. I would like to take a look at it as well, but not during this live stream, because today we're going to focus on the notch menu. Last week we ended with this section, and if we open up the front end, this is the version that we currently have. And to be fair, I don't really like how this looks. And after the stream, I was already thinking, how can we improve this? And I have some ideas. Because what did we set up? We have this all set up, how it is right now. But for the nav itself, perhaps we can do something different here. Let's see. Those are the placeholders. Let's change the names first, because it's getting hard to understand what's where. So this is the left side. This is the actual nav. This is left side image. Right side. And then we have the right side image over here. And after the live stream, I was thinking, what are you thinking about? I was thinking of cutting the nav up into 3 separate pieces so that we actually can center the logo itself as well. And looking into this now, could we do it with negative margin as well, that we combine those two? I don't think it is good, but we can do something with these, with the nav section, that it increases and decreases. Let's also put on some lo-fi music. This time I selected a playlist that has 4 hours of playtime, so I hope we'll be fine this time. By the way, I didn't get fined for using the lo-fi Disney kind of thing. But it said in the YouTube editor that there's something used that I shouldn't use. Let's see, I cannot open up Studio. Let's have a look. Live, there we go. So here it says copyright, so it has something with copyright. When you open it up, you see what kind of songs that are used. I can share my screen as well. You can see what kind of... So here it says copyright, and you can show the details. And when you look at the details, you see that there's Sweet Nothing is played at this time and this time. And there's another song, Hanging Lanterns, is played between sometimes. And then you can select a action. And when you select action, you can say, all right, I want to erase the number. I want to make the audio inaudible and create and use another number, or I want to remove the whole section. Well, the latter I don't want to do, so I usually just remove the number that is playing, the song that's playing. And there was one from Walt Disney as well, but I removed that, and now the video is fine. And now we are here. Let's see. Reset, there we go. We have left side image. Maybe we should change that up a little so it makes more sense. And then for nav, I guess I just want to duplicate this 2 times. For the first one, I will remove the image and the last 2, 3. Then we will have an image. I don't know, does this have access to setting the place in the grid? It doesn't look like it. So we need to keep it inside of a container. And then we remove all the images by pressing texts, by pressing Ctrl D. And here we remove the rest. So now we have everything there. Let's say right nav. Logo. Left nav. Then we need to change our grid as well. Let's see. We have left nav. And I guess we need to add another column so that we have the want the right side over here. Right side image, left side left image. Something like this. And it of course needs to span to columns. Apply and use. See, there's a gap. We don't want any gap. And now it looks better. The 1FR on the side needs to change to max content. The middle one needs to be max content. And the right. Whoa. The whole way on the other side needs to be max content. No, that's not true. Those needs to be 1FR because they need to scale across the screen. And this one needs to have max content. And all the three central ones, oh damn. So there we have the three sections. But they all have the same class. We need to remove that now. This one needs to be removed. And those two could have the same animation happening, but one needs to go to left and the other to the right. So I don't think that does make sense. So we add an menu left, and we add an menu right, because those sections need to be animated. There we go. And I think this will look about the same. Yeah. Only the menu needs a little bit more spacing. So instead of max content, we can make this a little bit wider. Something like 50 pixels. And then the section itself, well, everything needs to be center right, left, right, and also top, bottom. So now it's nicely aligned in the center. What we can do now is open up BricsForge again in timelines from Apple, nav inner, I think nav inner needs to be middle. Which one? What's which again? It's a week ago, so I don't remember. And nav needs to hover the whole section. Container, that's the just placeholder, so we can rename this to n-nav. When it's hovering, the first thing that happens is actually nothing. Nothing should happen here. Let's remove all the animations. Go. Then we add an animation. And now I know what I did there. When nav is hovering, we need the animation happening on the menu left, and menu should be nav then. Left, left menu, and here's the nav item outer. So this one will be renamed. And left. The width will be changed, coming from 0 pixels to 100. So this is actually exactly what we want. And nav. Right. And we need to add it in there as well. We have now menu. I don't think it likes this. We can do right menu. Should work with comma separated. Beautiful. It does work exactly like I expect it to be. Menu expand animation. So the width, it does what I expect it to be, but doesn't start as how I expect it to be. Now I'm really wondering what is actually happening. Same can be said in the demo here. Well, this is weird behavior. Why does it start like this? Let's inspect. And that's right. It has a max width of 100%. It's all good. But it should start at width of 0. It does do that. Maybe set it to 1 pixel. And if I remember correctly, we set it. Call me, I enter the builder right now. What's going on? That's weird behavior. It doesn't look like it's working. Let's have a nice sip. Ooh. Duration 1. Can be quicker. Keep it for now. Selectors everywhere. Let's save. Let's see. Something weird is happening here. Why is this 0? And why is the grid builder suddenly not working? Have I broken the grid builder? Let's try and copy this. Then we just create a new post. Let's see what happens. Here it does work. Great thing. And if we try to reopen it again, let's see what happens. Select div. No, there's the grid selected. Now we have it again. What? Grid setting will be saved as custom CSS. Nice. This is just a little awkward because I don't recall by heart where everything is. I hope it was something like this. It's doing all weird things. Right, let's close and reopen the grid builder. But this one needs to go there, one needs to go there, 1, 2. I don't want it to be that big. What the hell is happening? It's getting weirder and weirder. Don't want to go with this. And it doesn't apply. Right, let's do it like this. Yeah. Is something broken here? What's up? I don't understand what's happening. Let's see. Let's recreate it. If we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 divs in there. This can be just a div. So we'll add a div. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Left background. Left image. Left nav. Logo. Right nav. Right image. Right BG. This one can be have a background of black. This one can have a background of black. Then we go to our contents and grid. Within the grid, on the left and lefties side by side. Left, right. This needs to be 5. This needs to be 0. What's going on? Again with the bug. This is very annoying. I don't want it to span, just want to keep it 1. Why does it do this? It's a little bit wonky. There we go. Now, how did I do that? I want to start at 4 and then 5. This one I want to start at there. And row and. Does this make sense? It looks good, right? Now let's apply. drag our text in there. This one also needs to have a black background. This one as well. Then we add a logo there. And the rest of the navigation items. We put in nav right for the right side of the navigation. And nav left. Then we also move the images to the right side. Here's one. It's the background image. Then we set it to flex again. Line to right. So there we have the basics of the menu again. Let's get in this one. Then we need to change the contents. This one needs to be 2 pixels. And for logo, I want all of the contents, flags, to be aligned in the center. There's something weird going on here. Again with some kind of spacing. We had that before. Also the grid needs to change. That's what we want this to be, the max content. So the content, the size should be as large as the maximum content of the items in there. And should not be bigger. Then for the left, set the flags. Align in the center and to the right. And for the right, we set it to flex also. Align to center and to the left. That should look good. There it is again. And we can change the animations. Then we need to add a nav to our navigation. And now the menu expands should work. Let's have a look. we go. Already better. The left nav also needs to have a name, and nav left. Look at that. That looks a little bit better. Still looks a little weird. I guess this has to do with the items being a different size. And something can happen with this section, right? Let's fix that first. Zero gap, so that should be good. Hey there, Jeskaren thing. I hope that I didn't butcher your name too much. Lovely that you are joining. Thank you. How are you doing this fine evening? At least for me, it's fine evening. I can imagine it's not evening in the place you're living in. But I'm doing okay. Trying to get the animation in. I don't know, what's the second part? Oh, that's 2. Should be removed for now. Look at that. That's nice. I do think the image is a little bit large. And here this one is also very big, so maybe we can change the height of this one. So what we can do is change the actual size of both columns. It's a shame that you don't see it reflecting in here, that you need to first load the website itself to see the changes happening. We just make this one 10 pixels. Doesn't seem to change. In here it is says 1 pixel. Well, then it looks better. 1 FR. $12:20 AM up here. Nice. Just done with a WebSocket tutorial. Awesome. You made a WebSocket tutorial, or were you just watching a WebSocket tutorial? WebSockets are fun, actually, to play with. A little bit hard to understand, if you ask me. There's a lot of protocols and things you need to keep in mind. Let's see. Got this. And handshaking going on and that sort of things. So let's see if it does say 10 pixels right here. So I don't get why it doesn't use that. Ooh. Suddenly we have something here. Pillar auto-generated. Can I remove this one? That's good to know that suddenly there's some stuff in there as well. And if I do this right now, watching one, planning to make an application similar to WhatsApp or Discord. That's very ambitious. I'm very curious. And what are you planning to use? planning to use React or just code it yourself. Yep, React, nice. A real dev in here. Used to be a dev, but then I took an arrow to the knee. Kidding, of course. I don't get what's going on here. Oh, it's on ID level. How can I be on ID level? It's just awkward. Damn it. I don't want them to be on ID level. Let's remove them. Let's open this. There we go. Nothing in CSS. Ooh. I did magic. Sweet. But you're creating it in React. How is React nowadays, by the way? Is it still one of the largest things? React applications. Or creating dev kind of things. I mean, you have also Vue and you have Next and Nuxt and Svelte and I don't know, whatever. And it looks pretty Angular, yeah. At work we are using what's called? It's very unknown, Aurelia. So just switch to React. Nice. How's it treating you? This one, Aurelia, we're using that one right now. That looks old compared to the other ones. 1FR content, that's the issue. What now? I work, I try to set up to become a freelancer, but for now I'm working as a at a company as a UX and UI designer for business-to-business applications. Really love doing that, and I love this as well. And if possible, I would like to be a freelancer somewhere in the future. But still need to figure out when and how. Is there some styling that's still set somewhere? This is the reason why I dislike using builders. What does blue mean? Maybe you can humor me. I was wondering, seeing all the things happening in WordPress right now, there's a lot of things happening that isn't really good. And just for the fun of it, I was thinking on how could you create a WordPress-like ecosystem, having a one-click install for plugins and themes, having a page editor similar to this, and that sort of things in there. Hi Dylan. Dylan Dawes. How nice of you to join. Suddenly. Migrate and close. Let's reset everything, why don't we? No problem. Luckily there's no problem. How are you this evening? Then I stopped. Awesome. What was the reason that you stopped? I always like the question because I'm very curious. Let's put this to 10 pixels. Are you there on LinkedIn? I'm not on. I do. Yeah, I am on LinkedIn. You can find me on company and then Peggy's reviews. It's nothing much for now. I'm trying to get active on Peggy's reviews as much as I can. On LinkedIn, I meant. But it's hard because people of WordPress are also on X and also on Facebook and also on YouTube, so it's a little bit scattered. So I like to focus mainly actually on LinkedIn and YouTube if possible. And with the community things coming in the future, that will be much easier. But for now, it's 2 places. But Dylan, please enlighten me. Why did you stop and what video did you like? Ooh, there we go. And then it does work. Now we can animate it further. So quickly save this. Maybe copy a... Oh, I was asking Dylan, which video did you watch that initiated you to sub to my channel? I'm very curious. Oh, gotta go. All right, see you soon, Dylan. If you could mention why you subbed and what video made you sub, please leave it in the comments down below after you have seen this video. Thank you for joining, by the way. You didn't know. Ooh, very curious. You saw the light. Now I feel like God. But I'm not. I'm just a man having fun with building, a 37-year-old man having fun creating websites and designs and thingies. Let's see. We can change the width from 1 pixel, maybe to a little bit of a negative one. And let's save. And we don't see a very good representation in the Blix Builder, and it really upsets me actually. But it is what it is. Do we have? And so this is the one with items. Yeah, 1 pixel. I just changed it. Do we need it? It's safe on both of them. You can set it up, right? It's horizontal scroll, visible bricks. Save also bricks builder when saving. There we go. Visible bricks panels. We can do it like this. I thought you had another look as well. Ooh. Doesn't it like negative width to start? I just saw, thanks. But like I was saying, I was wondering, and maybe somebody else that's watching this this live stream afterwards or during or whatsoever, I was wondering, could we create a WordPress-like environment that we have one-click installs, that we have a plugin and theme repository, that we can also update the CMS itself remotely without needing to upload things every time, just for the fun of it. What would that look like, right? What do we need? And I had a question on my LinkedIn page, by the way, about that one. Just wondering, what would it take to build something similar, pure architecture and code-wise, like Matt did in WordPress space? Anybody ideas or that could have a proof of concept? This includes a CMS, a plugin, a theme repository, one-click installs, and a visual builder. And I'm really curious if there's a way that we could recreate what WordPress has made. Obviously, it's just like someone in the LinkedIn post said, it's about timing, because when WordPress came to be, it wasn't publishing on the web wasn't very accessible to many people. You need to be able to develop things before you could do that. And now we have all kinds of things like WordPress, but also Joomla. I don't know, are there other ones as well? Open source CMS. See what we can find. Oh, there's a lot. There's loads. Maybe I should do typo 3. It's a very big one that I know, and Drupal is very well known as well. What would you use? Static site generator. That looks good for brochure websites, probably. Logging system, CMS system. Maybe should share my screen as well, right? So here's Publi. Create SEO and privacy-focused super fast websites. You can create a nice blog. A blogging system and whatsoever. So yeah. Should maybe look into other open source platforms as well as alternative. Not that I think I need it, but it's fun just experimental wise. Menu expand, left, right, and should come from 0 pixels. Now we can save. What do we see? We see that it doesn't start with 0 pixels. And I don't want it to start like this always. Should we change the grid itself and leave Brixforge for what it is and only do pure CSS kind of things? I do think that could make sense. But seeing as how this looks right now, it's just very bad. Can we disable this? Define specific pages. No pages. I'm very sorry, Daniel. I'm going to leave Brixforge for now. By the way, you didn't share your LinkedIn. Can't see your profile on Techie's reviews page. I don't know what kind of prof you're searching for. I can, however, share my LinkedIn. That's fine. So that's the company page. Let's see. The lead. Yes. Save and refresh. I removed every animation that should exist, so hopefully it does. There we go. Everything's gone. Now what we can do is go to our dev, and inside there we're just gonna play with CSS. Because actually what we are doing, we want something to happen on the root hover. And maybe we can change the grid template. Columns. Grid template. Columns. From this to have to start with -4 pixels. Pixels. If we do have an hover on there, but then it doesn't start there. Let's see. Root. Now I'm not going to take in account that what's it called? Usability for now. Just want to get the animation in, then we can upgrade as well. What's going on? I already changed this. See how this will look. Doesn't work. Improper value. It doesn't take negative things, I guess. 0 pixel will be fine. Yes. But negative won't be fine. So 0 pixels will be fine. And by the way, was again on the idea level. It's annoying. Please, Maxim, fix this. It's on minute 56. Let me put it somewhere. It's 56. So let's go back. I was afraid that I had something open that I couldn't share, but it's fine. I don't want this to be on my idea level. So there we have it. Let's save. And let's go back in our animation. Let's set up under root. Go for hover. And in the end, we want the grid. Nope. Column. What's it called? Templates columns. Templates columns to be max content. And max content. Remove this one. Transition. Set this one up ready. 5 seconds. Ease in, out. We can change the transition later. Let's go back to our CSS. It doesn't respond on hover. It does work here, but doesn't have the transition. Still, there's a something set. Just reset everything. Then remove everything on this level. What? Oh, now because of the yeah, this is unchanged now. So we want this to be 1, 2. damn it. I made an oopsie. Yeah, this should be fine. Thanks for joining. See you later. There we go again. Column 1, 2. Now it doesn't set this one correctly. I don't know what the hell is happening. Alright, let's start here again. 1 of 2. 1 of 2. 1 of 2. 2 of 3. 2 of 3. 1 of 3. 3 of 4. 3, 4 of 5, 1 of 3, 5, 6, 1 of 2. This needs to be 2 of 3. 5 of 6. And 1 of 2. See, there we go. It's back as it was. Kind of. Can set this root, top, left, left. Root, and on other grid, template, columns. Then we can just copy and paste this one and go to max content. Feels like the transition is ignored when changing the hover state. And here's something going on. Can change the background. See if this happens at all. It doesn't seem like it's changing. And nav. Is this a caching thing? It is. That's stupid. Let's turn off the frickin' cache. Christ. Nice. Let's force the state to hover. Because something is going wrong here. Which column? 3. That's freaking hell. We go to flags. Align to right in the center. Here we have probably some kind of styling there as well. Yep. The content. There we go. That already looks better. And something weird happening still. And the animation doesn't happen. So, see? Intrusion all, 5 seconds. It doesn't like that, now does it? Can we animate grid templates at all? Yeah, you can change, you can animate grids. Do we need it set? Maybe I set it. Bad. I said it bad. Grid templates. Columns. Doesn't look like it's working. If we do it like this. doesn't work, but why? Red and rose. It should be fine. Well, I guess that's it. I can't. We have rebuilt again the menu, but the animation didn't seem to be working. Now I am pleased that when it's closed, it has this kind of shape. Maybe we can make it a little bit smaller, but then we need to rethink how to use the grid templates, because now it doesn't work. And yeah, we need to discover how we can make it even more tinier without changing the grid columns, because negative values doesn't work in the grid columns. So I can see that there's maybe something we could set to have a negative margin. Right, let's quickly discover if this works. It shouldn't, right? Because the grid has a fixed position. Let's also see a lot of spacing for the logo. So maybe we can make this smaller. Something like max content. Or maybe 20 pixels. Zero pixels even looks better. We can play around a little bit with that one. Let me quickly change this one for the grid. 0 pixels. And then we need to change the order and the position in the grid as well. But whatever the case may be, thank you for watching. I hope it helped you in any shape or form, and that I too can have issues with how AT does some things. I didn't know that the grid is set at an ID level and also at the class level, which makes it very confusing. We'll send Maxime a message to see if he knows what's up. But yeah, like this live stream, and if you like this live stream, I will see you next week. But in the meantime, keep designing. Awkwardly press and broadcast. See ya.